Hey guys, oh my goodness, I am so beat today. Just got back from the court from all day's work. I mean, I was up like 3:30 in the mornings, and I need to groom after the clipping nails, shaving, showering. It's about the time that you need to go Oscar Mike. That's the thing. And Oscar Mike means on the move, military terms. So I have not been sleeping for a long time, and I had a morning case and I had an afternoon case. The morning case got adjourned, so I end up just waiting around for like 3-4 hours, and then wait for the afternoon case, which is just the decisions, and I end up not doing much, just and chatting around with this judge, who's my favorite judge, and that's how my day entails. I cannot tell you the anything else besides that. All I can say is that please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm the testimony about to take in the following proceeding with the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth? So help you God. And then I hear that like thousands and thousands and thousands of times, and I have to translate that into English and say 请举起你的右手，你宣誓并承诺在以下做的所有证词都是真实、完整、真实、进行真实吗？Yes. I'm not sure. I don't know. Nah, it's just on and on and on and on and on and on about this thing. Just well, but it's my job. So this is not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm just thinking today I'm going to talk about how to talk to a woman, how to talk to a girl. The thing is that lately I've been talking to some girls, and I just figured that you cannot approach a girl like really being who you are, because people say just be who you are, but you cannot be who you are. You cannot, because you really have to give your undivided attention, full attention to the girl, because the girl really don't really. I don't think they probably don't care too much about what is your elements, what are you made of. A girl cares about your physique, cares about are you reliable financially, and that's pretty much it from an evolutionary point of view. Because, let me give you an example. For example, if you approach a girl and you compliment her about her boots and you say, oh, those are a really nice pair of boots, makes you look like a Waffen SS. And that's about it. And being who you are is you have to stop right there. Because if you keep on saying about make you look like a Schutzstaffel SS, Waffen SS, and then you keep on start up about NSDAP, that's National Socialist Deutsche Arbeiterpartei, and then you're going to start to talk about Mein Kampf, Adolf Hitler, Heinrich Himmler, Joseph Goebbels, and then you start to talk about your knowledge about Leni Riefenstahl, the Triumph des Willens, that's the Triumph of the Will, the movies, and then about the rise and fall of the Third Reich, and then you're going to start to talk about World War II, and then you're going to lose her attentions, and because she doesn't really care. She probably cares more about her boots and if it's UGG or it's some other stuff, and might as well keep a conversation about orbiting around her, not around you. So that's the thing. I mean, you can actually pull her legs. This is the expression. You can just you can tease, but if you do that too much, it's gonna be a problem. Let me give you another example. This is a couple of years ago. I had a friend who was a female. Used to be. Now, a friend who was a female, and then I try to use some of those insider jokes, and it just doesn't work on her, because for those of you who really, I recommend this book and the movie too. You must have seen the movie first by Christian Bale called American Psycho, and the book is by Brett Ellis. Same title, American Psycho. I seriously recommend you to read the book. It's very interesting, and I use some of the insider jokes, and it just doesn't work sometimes because that girl happened to be a fat chick, and then I was just like, so where do you work out? And she doesn't get that stuff, and then she was just totally pissed off because she didn't know where I'm coming from. I mean, I kind of used that kind of like random stuff, and like only I know where it comes from. Or you can strike up a conversation. Just say that, so where do you tan? Something like that to throw up a conversation. Oh my goodness, I haven't even taken my badge off yet. It's been a very long day, very tiresome. I'm just very tired today. Just thought of something to say. Oh, basically just to end that subject matter that I was just talking about. When they say be yourself, don't be yourself, okay? Catering to the girl. And like the other time, I was just very recently, I was talking to this girl, and then try to start up a conversation, and then made that into some kind of movie almost. Like I was making up like a scenario, like a plot, like almost like a movie scenario. Like I was saying that. So are your parents or the PLA? High-ranking officials, the PLA, that's the People's Liberation Armies, and so she's like, I'm a general's daughter. No, but I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm like a special agent, you know, like James Bond, 007, do you know that? Stuff like that, and I start to strike up some random stuff, and then she got so tuned into this whole made-up plot, like she really thinks that I'm a spy or something, really. But I was just trying pulling her legs. I was just saying, so you know anything about the Chinese nuclear programs, right? Things like that sort. And then she's like 21 years old, so of course she doesn't know anything. So I was like, so your parents must be high-ranking officials in the PLA and things like that. And then I was try to throw out a stone saying that you know something about the SAC, right? That's the Second Artillery Corps and things like that. But she doesn't really, that doesn't ring a bell at all. So that's probably a fail mechanism. So I'm just saying there's some of the good stuff that you can say and some of the bad stuff. Like the one that I pull, I think it's a bad stuff. And basically I think pretty much I think guys and girls has no common language at all. Like besides the heterosexual elements. But like the other video I did about boys stuff, like how can you strike up conversation with a girl about revolutions and five-color flag and Pink Floyd, rock and rolls, and pretty much nothing at all. And basically, I mean, I have so much these experience, but then again, you have to weigh in certain things how you can impress her, but don't over impress her. Just don't pull it too much. Like if you start to throw things out like this and start to talk about Smilodon and the last ice age and evolutions, you're probably gonna lose her. Lost her attention because all they want to know is Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Sephora is on sales and stuff like that, and you better cater to that and keep your own story, your history, just to yourself, or maybe strike it up conversation with some of your dude friends. Like seriously, I am so into Australopithecus afarensis. I have Donald Johansson, the professor who discovered Lucy in the 70s in Kenya, got my paintings, and I'm not gonna say this to the girl because like they don't know what are you talking about. So just keep that to yourself, and have a good Thanksgiving.